All right, what's up, y'all? Welcome to the podcast. This is episode 5, right?
Yeah,
No idea.
it's episode 5. You gotta keep track. GamePlayX4 podcast, episode 5. What to do?
Like
What's good, y'all?
this week, what's going on this week, Google?
Nothing.
Nothing.
This week is dry as hell. This is actually one of the driest weeks we've had so far. So bad, we barely got topics.
Dang, right, man.
We only had Nintendo.
That's like the only major news this week.
I mean, yeah, but we even touched on
really
it last
bad.
week, remember?
Yeah, we talked about it last week. It was mostly rumors and whatnot. But this week is mostly the light. And I guess if you want the upgradable version that's rumored and shit that they're finding out, but
Yeah.
not that great.
So you want to start with this? With
Yeah, let's
Nintendo?
just start out with Nintendo.
All right. So Nintendo, the new Nintendo
Wait,
Switch
did
Lite.
everybody see the trailer to it though?
Yeah, we saw the
Yeah, we
trailer.
saw the trailer.
Yeah, I saw it.
The day off, yeah, in the morning.
What do y'all talk
You,
to?
you still haven't seen it? Well, just go watch the PSP.
No,
launch.
no. It actually doesn't look like a PSP. It looks like
It looked like a
3DS XL.
PSP if it would have to have like light colors.
Like, yeah, I mean, they have the colors and whatnot. But it honestly really looks like a 3DS XL without the top screen. With an added analog.
Yeah, I see. Yeah.
Yeah, it looks more like that.
It looks like someone broke the 3DS. Yeah.
Someone broke it and added an analog stick.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
What?
I
The
think
rumors were right? They were trying to replace the 3DS with this.
I mean, they said
mean,
it's not a
I think it is.
replacement.
Nintendo says they're not replacing the 3DS. They haven't left it behind. They're full of shit. Like, the 3DS is dead. They have like one game coming out for it, and that's Luigi's Mansion Remastered. But they need to stop. I think they're saying that just damn man, you might have to mute your mic while I talk. I think they're saying that because they want to back up. You know, they want something to fall behind in case the Switch fails. We still have our portable, but 3DS is 9 years old. Like it's over. That's just
the
dead.
2DS. It's older, right?
2DS is the same shit. It's
Alright.
just no 3D. It's the same crap. But it's dead. It's over. Move on. Every developer has moved on from the 3DS. You have not heard like great games or like big games coming out for the 3DS.
So it's
You
just
sound like a
there.
hater.
No matter
Everyone
what.
just moved to the Switch. I ain't sound like a hate. I just
Yeah,
sound,
it's the truth. Dude, come on, preach.
it's like it's 9 years old. Move on. That's it. Just move on.
Yeah, we have to move on from handhelds.
And they made a handheld.
Yeah, that's right. Handheld is like actual handhelds.
Well, the Switch is a handheld too.
Whatever.
But then they made a light version of the Switch that's just purely handheld. I'm just like, if you don't think that you're not competing against the 3DS, then you guys are just dumb. You guys are really delusional. Because why would anyone want to go get a 3DS when they could just get a better machine?
I mean, 3DS has a great library, though.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh.
yeah. If you haven't played those games and you want to play that library, sure, go get a 3DS. But if you have, there's no point.
Yeah, so that's the thing. It's like Switch is completely unnecessary. It's like we were saying when the thing came out in the first place, which is if you want the full Switch experience, you're paying $300, whether you get the Switch Lite or not. Well, you won't even get the full experience because you won't be able to get the dock. But it's just if you really want a handheld, get the Switch and take it out of the dock.
Yeah, it's like
Ah.
it's like you get a better experience, more value. You just get the regular Switch.
Yeah, it's much better
I
value.
like,
just
oh,
want to know how
go ahead.
fast this is gonna be. Because I
It's gonna be the
just
same
wanna-
as a normal Switch.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
a normal Switch. It looked like a PSP. PSP.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah.
Have
It looks like for
you
for
seen the
Nintendo.
PSP? Though?
For Nintendo. Like I'm saying.
Have you seen the
for
PSP? Though?
Nintendo.
Nah, I don't look like
What,
PSP.
PSP?
Nah,
Yeah, it
it
looks
don't
like
it don't look like no
Shit, I
PSP.
didn't know the
I can
PSP
understand
came
why
back.
you say it because
I
it
know.
don't look like
No,
So wait, so when they releasing PSP 2?
yeah, right. That was
So,
the
That's the
September.
beta. I think
The
this is the
beta
beta. This is a new
2
beta, right? I think
December, yeah.
as this,
September
as this
20th. Yeah.
I think the Sony and Nintendo came together and said, you know what, we need to make
They
a
they
new handheld.
finally squashed that beef they
Yeah,
had.
I
they
know.
did. And
Let's
they said that we
commit.
had to come
Let's do this
together.
together.
Microsoft is trying to take out the news.
They're like, yo, Google Stadia is here, man. We all got to band together. We
Google,
got to band together, shake them hands.
Google Stadia. What the fuck out
But
of
you
here.
know, it's crazy. I called it too. I was like, if they're going to do a light version, you can't dock it. And the main thing for the Switch is the whole hybrid switching experience.
Yeah.
Without it, what's the point?
Yeah. You actually, like I said, for $100, you're actually losing a lot of functionality.
You lose the
Like,
HD rumble. You lose the dock.
no, I still think it has
No,
HD
it doesn't
rumble.
have HD rumble.
Does it?
Yeah, they removed it because um it was for the Joy-Con. This is not for Joy-Con use. So they removed the HD
Yeah, that's
rumble.
true.
Also to drop the price, that's probably why it's so much cheaper because the HD rumble was expensive for what they say.
No, they took off the dock.
No, the dock was that did not cost them no like $100.
No, of
They
course
can say
not.
it did, but it didn't. But they took the dock out. They took the HD rumble out. It doesn't have a kickstand. I'm like, you want people to go outside and play this, but you don't want to have bring a kickstand. Like they think ass backwards.
I
And
mean,
it
you
still
think
has
about
amiibo
They included a bigger battery, did you?
Yeah.
no,
No?
It
no.
Oh,
lasts
it just lasts a
a
little
little
bit
longer
long.
longer. I
battery
think half
life.
an hour
Yeah.
longer, right?
It lasts a little like about an hour, maybe 2 hours long, but that depends on the game.
Yeah, the only reason why it lasts longer is because one, it's a smaller screen,
Yeah.
and two, because it doesn't have to charge the Joy-Con, it doesn't lose battery as quickly.
hmm
So
It's
that's why
just
it
the
lasts
same
longer.
thing, which is
Yeah,
longer battery.
It's just the
That's
Switch
it.
that can't switch.
yeah.
Whatever.
Do you know like it's crazy? Like I mean, whether we like this shit or not, it's gonna sell like hotcakes.
I mean, yeah, we gotta see.
Nah,
I
it's,
And
mean,
it's,
what
it's
other
gonna
colors
overall,
they're gonna
sell.
take it out
You know
besides the
why?
turquoise,
Zelda.
yellow, and
Zelda.
It's gonna sell, right?
For
One, they're,
Zelda.
they're doing custom colors. I don't know why people just love custom colors, but also they're also gonna be doing like special editions too. They're already doing one with Pokemon,
Oh
and
yeah.
in Japan they're all about portable. So if they could get their Switch for cheaper, is they're gonna buy it in Japan.
okay.
They
That's
say that parents are gonna chew this up because if they want to buy multiple Switches for their kids, they can because it's $100 cheaper.
they're gonna lose
But
battery.
this is just gonna confuse people that are like don't keep up to date with like hardware and shit.
I mean, they usually see this is the thing, right? Usually, when you make a light version of a console, it does better than a normal one. But this is a little different, I believe, because this is the first time a light console has had a decent amount less of functionality than
Yeah.
the original. And so it's like you said, it's a Switch that can switch. And I think that was the draw of it is that it could switch.
Uh-huh.
You can play it on a TV, or you can play it you can play it in your bed. You can play it on a TV. You can take it outside. You can, do X, Y, Z. And then when you take that away, it just becomes one of those things where it's just like here's a handheld. But the downside to all this is that, like I said, eventually you'll have people run into that problem. I bought a Switch game, doesn't work, can't play it.
Yeah,
Stuff
that's
like that.
another thing.
And that's the biggest problem. Like you can't have things like that.
That's another thing too. Not all Switch games support portable mode.
Yeah.
So like this is dumb, right? Nintendo advertised 1-2 Switch in their little Switch Lite commercial, saying that if you want to play 1-2 Switch outside with your friends, you'll have to buy separate Joy Cons, right?
Mhm.
And which is another $70. But the Switch Lite does not support 1-2 Switch because 1-2 Switch is only for dock. It's only
Portable.
no, it's only for dock. It doesn't support portable mode,
Okay.
which is funny. I'm like, why did you advertise it in your commercial if you can't play it? So it kind of doesn't make no damn sense. I was like, well, that was kind of confusing with that. And I mean, you got some people that like damage was like, well, the Switch, they don't, the games don't even look that good anyway, so it's a good thing. No, it's not.
Yeah.
It's not a good thing. You're taking away options from people. I mean, you don't have to buy this. You can just go buy the $300 Switch. This is not for everybody. It's
You
just
should buy the $300 Switch.
yeah, because it's like, let's say hypothetically, you know what? I'm on a budget. I'm gonna get this light right here. You playing, you're liking it, whatnot, and like, damn, and then like you get a TV and you want to play. Now you're like, oh, you know what? I want to play my games on the TV. Gotta get a whole new Switch.
But what
Yes.
about they make a cable for it?
They're not going. They can't. It doesn't support the port. They removed that port.
Okay, never mind.
You can't even put. They even people were saying, what if you had a cable that connects to the charging area that outputs every, but it doesn't even have that chip that outputs the
the video.
the video. Yeah. So
it's a
there's no
waste of a console, so basically.
it's if you want the full experience, this is not for you, yo.
Yeah, that's all.
Right. Right. If this is what you were waiting for since the Switch came out,
Yeah.
you're fine. That's essentially what this is for. Get those people who who don't want to spend $300 on a console, or they're really cheap in general. They don't really want to buy a Switch. You say, hey, here's a smaller Switch. You don't give a shit about the dock.
Yeah.
Here's that portable mode and blah 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 blah. And that's essentially what this is meant for. I think it's a waste of everyone's time. Like I said, better value, more options for just $100 more.
Yo, because it's already eye straining to play full console experiences on the regular Switch. Imagine on a mini,
Yeah.
on a smaller screen. I mean, I think it's 4 inches smaller, but that's still a significant amount for a screen. Like, so imagine playing a full console game on a smaller screen. That's gonna be eye straining.
Yeah.
But still, people gonna buy it because cheap people.
You could just look at the Switch commercial, the Switch Lite commercial that they showed. The guy on the pier was playing his Switch Lite with someone who was playing a normal Switch. Like I said, it does the same thing.
Yeah,
Oh,
exactly the
right.
same thing. Exactly the same thing. Yo. And if they say that hypothetically they wanted to have oh shit, you know what? More people are coming. Let's connect it to TV so we can all see. Guess what? Only one guy can do it.
Exactly.
Not even worth it.
It's not worth it. It's completely not worth it. Yo.
Yeah.
It's a waste. It's a waste.
So
Waste
when
of
it's
time.
coming out, the 20th?
September 20th, I think.
All right, so
Yeah.
let
I think
me
it's gonna come
go
out
pre-order
with
this.
Zelda, all right?
Yo, I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm gonna buy this shit. I'm gonna unbox it, put it up on YouTube, and return that bitch.
Makes
I
sense.
mean,
That's smart.
come on, do an
Exactly what I'm
unboxing
gonna
of this.
do, yo. I'm gonna buy that for the views, yo. Yep.
I know you know what you should do. You should like open it or like cut it in half to see what's inside.
You wildin'.
That is a channel just based on that thing.
That's nice. I'm not doing it because I ain't spending money on this.
Yeah, because they got a bunch of money.
No,
on
if,
it,
if I get this for free, I'll do it.
Nah,
Yeah,
you're
right.
not
Yeah,
right.
for free.
Yeah, right. Now you wouldn't do it.
If I get it for free, I'll do it. I didn't pay for it.
Okay.
You
I'm not
should.
gonna buy it and open it because I don't want it. I don't
Nobody
want it.
want that.
Anyways,
Well, us.
continue on the Nintendo time. I mean,
The Nintendo
Nah, hold up,
upgrade
but
right now.
I was gonna say something.
okay, last thing.
Fuck, go ahead. I lost my train of thought.
Okay, Nintendo Switch sucks. That's what he's trying to say.
It does suck. Yo,
Well,
that
I mean,
online is trash, bro.
not Nintendo Switch
They need to
in
fix
general,
it.
but
No,
just
I
the
don't
like
care.
the
That
light
online
version.
is garbage. They need to
Yeah, the
fix
I
it.
light
like-
version is not as hype as the original.
Hold on. Wait, before we
But-
go to the next topic, real quick.
Uh-huh.
Did y'all hear about Miyamoto saying that? Did we speak about this last week?
No,
That Nintendo's not falling behind and stuff.
Yes.
Falling behind in what?
We talk a little bit of it. A little bit. So
Never mind. Go ahead. Let's just move on.
We
Okay.
can have it for the last topic. Anyways, so we're gonna continue on Nintendo, and now we're gonna talk about the upgrade that they're trying to do on the original Switch.
Well, we don't know if that's true. I mean, we know it's coming, but
But is it going to be like a
Nah,
Nintendo Switch
nah.
Pro, or
It's
is it going to
not.
be an
It's
updated
gonna-
version of Nintendo Switch?
I think they're probably gonna do the new Nintendo 3DS treatment where they just overclock it.
Well, here's the thing, right?
mm,
It said it has a new processor, new storage. It does not.
I don't hear you.
I don't.
Nah,
It says that.
no. You could just put it on Max, bro. Put it
How
on
about
Max.
now? How about now?
Yeah,
Got it,
yeah,
put it
better.
on Max.
Okay. it says it has a new processor, new storage. That does not mean that it's going to be an upgraded Switch. It just says things are going to be changed. It could be the exact same performance, just with new components.
Mm-hmm.
Just that's
Okay,
a
so but it says that it's gonna be have a bigger battery and it's gonna have a bigger
Nah,
space for
no,
games.
no,
Well, that's
no
what
one
his,
says
the
like
article says.
that's
yeah.
not.
Some articles might
Supposed
say
to
that, but
say
it
that.
does not
Supposed to do
confirm
that.
that. Yeah,
Okay, it's not a
Supposed to do that.
complete
This
confirmation
isn't
of it, but
confirmed. Nintendo did
come
not come
on,
out and say
we
that.
we talked about an article based on a silicon for the Nintendo Switch Lite last week, and
Yeah.
that turned out to be true. So
no, but see, but
this,
that's the thing though. This one says that it was a change to the chip. It's a change to the NAND memory type. Type
okay,
does not mean that it's going to be a brand new processor per se. It could just be like it could be a new processor with the same performance. It could be new memory with the same performance. Like you could switch brands. Like at one point, it could be like, oh, memory come from Samsung. Now it's coming from another company. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe they found a cheaper way to do it. Maybe like there was like changes in the manufacturing process, but that doesn't necessarily mean that it's a new console, especially because they moved some of that Switch production because of Trump's tariffs to other countries in Asia. They might found it like it might have been a better financially for them to actually get different memory that's maybe easier to ship to that location. And so that's why they could be changing it. You see what I'm saying?
yeah,
And
yeah.
so it's like doesn't mean that's brand new. Like it's this could be overclocked. It doesn't say any of that stuff. It just says it's gonna be a new SoC and new memory. That's it.
So what if this turns out to be the new Nintendo Switch Pro or something like that? Would it
um
be like the biggest?
Nah, see the thing is, everyone thinks that if they release a Switch Pro, that it's gonna be like Xbox at One X style or PS4 Pro style, where
yeah,
they
right.
pump up the GPU. They just can make a whole new GPU APU for the system, and like they just make it more powerful. It's not gonna be like double, triple like how
Yeah,
these consoles were, like Xbox and PlayStation were. It's probably just gonna be like a slight overclock, because
right.
I just don't see Nintendo doing that type of stuff.
Yeah, like the new 3DS. Like it was a slight boost and that's it.
But I feel like they should give us like something where the dock has like its own processing unit to
Yeah.
help us run games better. Because coming to next generation, they're not going to be able to play those next gen games. So those games are going to be so far into their future that they're not going to be able to get those games. They're going to be running at 144p if they even get those games.
Yeah, I mean, it should have, because to be honest, they're not going to change the Switch. Because if they start making games for like the new Switch, then it's going to alienate the old one.
Yeah,
They dug their self in with this one, but
and they already do that.
yeah, they should what they should yeah, I think what you said about the docks, the processor should be up good what they do, but it should just be like a processor for like upscaling.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like that way we can at least have 1080p. Like,
Yeah,
please just give us 1080p. That's all we ask for.
I think
but
the just fake news. That's what I say. I like.
You ain't getting that. That's okay. Um. So
Like, cause it's like oh my god, like Nintendo's so like so far out their booty that they just don't get it sometimes, yo.
yeah,
Little by little, they're starting to get it when it comes to like not when it comes to censoring and shit like that. But when it comes to making hardware, it's so they just don't fucking get it, yo. Like I think they just don't give a fuck. They're like, fuck it, we're just gonna do the bare minimum and let's see how far it
sure,
goes.
and they're
that's
still gonna
exactly
sell
what
a
it
lot of
is.
units.
Well,
They're still gonna sell a lot of units. So
yeah,
Yeah, because the Switch is marketable. They
yeah,
tried that with the Wii U. That did not
yeah,
work
so
out.
it's not necessarily they have to upgrade to major
yeah.
components like that.
Well, see, the thing is that
They sell innovation.
yeah. But the thing is, going to next generation, they're gonna be so far behind in terms of power that when these PS4 and Xbox Scarlet games come out, they're gonna be so upper. They're gonna be like upper class type level. They're gonna be so much more powerful. They're gonna require so much more power to run these games. You're not gonna be able to port that on the Switch, and then if you do, yo, we gonna get some like
They're gonna have to
welfare
get
ass
that jump.
game,
Then they're
bro.
gonna have to make that jump if they're gonna want to stay up to date to the
Yeah,
their
like
competitors.
they're gonna need something so that will we they can get those third party games, or else they just won't get third party games. They'll get indies, but they're not gonna get major third party
I
games.
mean, it's gonna be
And then
the Wii U again.
I think
that's
it's
the
gonna be
thing.
like another 3 years of not having another console for the
But
Wii or
when
for
the
the
new machines
Nintendo
come out
Switch.
next year, it's targeted that PS5 is supposed to be coming out next year. So coming 2020, the Switch Lite will be 3 years.
Yes.
So 2 years from now, from then, the PS5 and if the Scarlet comes out next year, there'll be 2 years in their life. That and then that'll be 5 years that the Switch has been out. Maybe then they can release like maybe a Switch 2 and now something that they're probably going to, but when it comes to the Switch right now, trying to get those third party games that are going to be on the next gen games console are going to be kind of hard.
I mean, so far, I mean, they're kind of showing that that they can get their own third party games. Because yeah, it's not the same games that we see on other consoles, but they do have some third party games right now, despite still being weaker.
No,
Uh,
I know that, but I'm saying, but look at the cost of these third party games. You know what I mean?
but
Look,
that's what
look,
I'm saying. If the
look at
sales
Doom.
continue, yeah, I'm saying like, if the sales continue, these developers they'll make their own Switch games, kind of like how they do mobile games. I think they're gonna do the same with like the Switch.
No,
When
I
Nintendo
mean like
consoles.
porting over the big, those the big AAA games that are going to be on the
Yeah,
PS4,
yeah, yeah. I
the
could say,
PS5.
but I think people are gonna like. I think like companies are gonna like forsake ports for like their own Switch games. Like it's gonna be custom made for the Switch.
I guess so, but I don't think it's
Uh,
going to be that prevalent. I'm
I
sorry.
mean, if sales happens, they do it. Look what happened with the Wii. Exactly what happened.
Yeah, but that was a lot of shovelware.
Oh yeah,
Like
yeah.
it wasn't games you want to get.
I
Like
think
Yeah, but, I mean, but the developers made their own game, like Ubisoft, all these
no,
companies.
yeah, I know what you're
Yeah,
saying, but are they going to be games like they're going to be they're a must get? You know what I mean? Like you the Switch has third party games that that are must get. They got Witcher 3. You know what I mean?
yeah,
They got Bethesda games if you're into Bethesda and whatnot. Like they got big name games. You know what I mean? The thing is, are they going to be able to continue to get these big name games when the Switch won't be able to run it? And if you even try to port it to downgrade it to the level of the Switch, it's going to be such a downgrade that's going to just look ugly as hell. That's just my point on it, my opinion on it.
I mean,
They can make specific games for the Switch itself, but to get those third party games that are going to be on their competitors' platform, probably not going to get those.
yeah, yeah. They're probably not gonna get those.
if anything, we could
Sure.
get a downgrade version like a year later, like we
Nah,
did with Black Ops.
but they already do downgrade versions now, and they look like ass booty on the
And they
Switch.
did the same thing
I
with
know.
Call of Duty, and people still got the game. So
Yeah,
Call Black Ops did not so well on the Switch. Yeah,
yeah, it's true. They not either Ghost
yeah, they
or the
ain't even
Ghost.
get the DLC, bro. That's how bad it was.
yeah. But yeah, it's just gonna be crazy. But like I said, it depends on what's kind of
Wait, did I just say Black Ops was on the Switch?
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't think Black Ops Call of Duty didn't come on the Switch.
Yeah,
No,
Black Ops 4
no,
didn't
I
come out.
haven't.
I,
Has
I
it?
was talking about the Wii U when I said
Yeah,
Black Ops 2.
Oh, Black
yeah.
Ops 2?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, but the Ghost came out on the Switch, I think.
No, it
No,
didn't.
no,
No,
no.
it came out on the Wii U.
No.
On the Wii U. Yeah, Wii
Go,
U.
you know how old Ghost is?
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
go
Wii
to
U. Forget the Wii U.
yeah,
And after that, they didn't take out another Call of Duty
yeah.
too, since it performed very bad.
But that's how it is now.
Anyways, let's move on from the Nintendo stuff.
Why you want to move
And
on so fast, bro?
well, we say what we had to say. I mean, what can we expect about Nintendo? What new Switch 2 sometime to some point in maybe or
No,
go
but
Switch Pro some maybe. I don't think so. I don't think
mm,
so. By the way, like how is um I mean the expectations for it to actually become true, those rumors, they're very low. It seems like that's what most people think, even though there are a lot of articles being written by now about it,
but
Yeah,
but it's just for clicks.
there is gonna be an iteration for those that want an upgraded version of the current one. There is gonna be one. It's just not what everyone thinks it's gonna be. That's just it.
Okay.
Nintendo always does that. They've been doing this shit with their for years. Like they do this all the time.
Yeah, unfortunately.
For their consoles though.
Nah. But this is
Yeah,
a different case though.
yeah. I mean, but they prefer to it as a home console. That's what I'm saying. Like it's
No,
not.
they can say all the fuck they want. They just made their whole console to a handheld. They need to shut the fuck
Uh,
up.
Sure.
but
No way.
I think it's gonna it's gonna happen. It's just not gonna be what people expect it to be. So
if they're smart, just a pro dock.
yeah,
If
yeah.
they're
Just give us a pro. Just give us a dock that upscales. That's it.
yeah,
You want a
Give
bigger
us
dog?
a
Okay, got it.
yo. That's it. You'll give us a beefier a dock that has its own processing unit that upscales our games. That way we can run games at a steady 1080 60.
Let's go buy the
That's it.
PS3.
Ew. No.
Come
I
on.
mean, I'd rather play through PS3 games than on Switch.
Let's get the PS4 and then just hook it up on the back, and that's it.
Yo, imagine you could hook up your Switch to the PlayStation or an Xbox. That'd be crazy.
Man, if you mod it, if you
You,
mod,
you imagine like you connect the Switch to the Xbox and use the Xbox as a processing unit.
that's
Oh,
another thing
damn.
too. The
Damn, I'm
Switch
bad.
is about as powerful as the PlayStation 3 and Xbox.
The
Oh
360, yeah,
yeah, I mean, you saw Last of Us and Uncharted at the time.
yeah,
So I guess the Switch is capable of good-looking games, but does anyone care enough to actually push the limit? I don't think so.
yeah. Remember, see that Contra game?
I guess the
That
disease.
Contra game gave me nightmares, bro.
Yeah, that's a disease right there. No one should buy that game. All right, let's move on.
we should buy the game.
Yo,
So make sure
we
to buy
got
the game. Oh, I'm sorry.
we gonna talk about
Let's talk about games that we could buy
censorship.
soon. Gears of War 5,
Talk about censorship in gaming, yo.
best thing ever.
Censoring in gaming, has it gone too far or will it get too far?
Yes, it's already gone too far.
You think it's gone too far already?
Oh hell yeah, way too far, yo. Censorship in game has gone way too far. Look, if you telling me I have a rated M game with no cigarettes, okay, cool. Like you tell me I gotta censor titties in a rated M game. What's the point of the rated M then?
Yeah.
You might as well drop everything to teen and say go fuck yourself.
I mean, according to them, they never had like smoking scenes anyway.
Yeah, they do.
Yes, they did.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
Every time.
Yeah, they did.
Every
Yeah?
gear.
There's
Award.
one character I think in the previous Gears game. I don't know who it is exactly. It's not a major part. It's just that he smokes.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
That's it. I could look for it and see, but
I think Carmine smoked too, like the older one, the oldest one, the one that didn't die.
yeah,
I think he dropped a cigarette or two in his life.
I think so. Yeah,
Yeah,
but it's like, yo, who
it's a rated
cares?
M.
It's a rated game.
Yeah, like 'cause I think people
Nobody
really,
cares.
I think people really realize what's happening here, right? What everyone is saying in this country is that you can chop people's heads off, you can shoot people's heads off, you can chop people into little bits, blow shit up, commit near terrorist attacks on people. That's okay.
But you
But you
can't
show
smoke.
sex, or you show smoking, or you show some titties, all of a sudden, oh my god, it's the end of the world. I'm just like, you want to talk about ass backwards priorities, like
Exactly
That's like
right. That's what we should do. We should
So
continue
it's
to do
like
that.
I don't understand, right? It's
yeah,
like they're thinking ass backwards right now because
yeah,
they're out here saying, "Oh, well, we I never liked smoking anyway. Why you put it in your game?"
yeah,
And then another thing is that there was like, oh, but teenagers and kids play our games too. They're not supposed to. It's rated M. Whatever
yeah.
their parents decide to do with their kids, that's on them. If they want to let them play violent video games, let them play violent video games. And
Yeah.
another thing too, they act like we're in the 50s, where back in the day, if you saw someone smoking on a TV, it looked cool. You're like, I want to smoke. No one that plays video games that sees someone smoking is gonna want to go smoke.
I guarantee you, 99%.
No, but it's the
of people
idea that
to
you
it.
keep promoting the fact that smoking is a normal thing. So when people get the idea, you know what, if I could start smoking, and more
That's
likely,
not real.
no,
The
but you're not
game
gonna
is
start
rated
smoking
M.
because you play the game. It's just like if you make a decision to smoke, then it's gonna be okay
No,
because everyone
here's
does
the
it.
thing though. If someone wants to go smoke, they're gonna do it whether they see it in a TV or in a
Yeah,
game
yeah.
regardless.
But I'm just saying, it's the idea that smoking it's okay in society.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's cool, right? Then I hope they don't like letting their kids outside to see actual people smoking. Then,
I know,
because
right?
then it could just be a terrible
It's like
thing,
when they
right?
censoring, boobs and all this. Say, oh, girls skimpy clothing. I'm like, they see that outside. You go to
Yeah,
the beach, they literally see girls half naked.
yeah. It's like those tits jiggle just a little too much. Better tone that back, boy, or that's an
Yeah, like
A.
I don't understand the society. And you know what it is? This could be a conspiracy theory, but this country wants soldiers. So
That's
if
stupid.
you let them play violent video games, they'll want to join the army and shit.
That's dumb.
Yeah,
Yeah, that was actually a propaganda back in the day too.
What?
Join the
The
army,
violence
violent games.
in video games, on TV, movies, like soldiers and stuff.
You'll make
So
a
Yeah,
that
join the army.
yeah. It's
they will want to join and should be like, oh,
no,
that's so
no,
cool.
more like no one to join, but accept the idea that it's okay to join the military because
Yeah,
yeah. It's
it's
normalized.
it's on it's honorary. It's almost like back in the
It's
day.
normalized.
Yeah, it's okay. It's normalized. All right, it's okay. It's
It's
okay to
just
represent
dumb,
your
dude.
country, even though you're not representing your country. You're representing
They're gonna
corporations.
censor somebody
Um,
Hey,
smoking.
hey, don't worry,
People
guys.
keying
You have
in.
so much freedom that we won't let you see some titties jiggle. Okay.
I know, right? You know what's crazy too? You will have these army commercials in like Cartoon Network, Nickelodeon, and shit. Oh, come join the army. Come, come fight terrorists. Come shoot some stuff. But I can't play a game where
I'm smoking. Somebody
I'm
smoke.
shooting monsters in a game. And no, not that. I mean, I can't play a game where someone's smoking and stuff like that. Or I can't play a game that's violent and shit like that. Like I don't understand.
Wait,
Yeah, it's
so let me get
ridiculous.
this straight.
Can you open up the
There,
window? I think they're quiet now.
I think people are dying right now, no? Right? In the game, like Gears of War, you see people dying everywhere, right?
Look.
And they just going all out because of somebody smoking. That's it.
Yo, you
the
should
fuck?
put up your volume, Ruben. You sound low.
No, what I'm saying is they're gonna cut the censorship on just somebody smoking in a game for adults. That's what I'm saying.
What about it?
Just gonna cause us smoking on some game that's supposed to be for adults. Just smoking.
No, but what about it?
Yeah,
Do
what about
what?
it?
Do I think it just was worst for when people die in the game than just
Oh
smoking.
yeah,
Yeah,
okay,
that's
yeah,
the whole
Saying.
point
That's the point. Game. It's just
that
stupid.
yeah. That's
that the
really the
Canada
point we're
judge is
making.
trying
That
to
is
say
like
that
That's the
they
what I
have
was
worse
just gonna
things
say.
going
the
on in
thing
the
is,
game, but yet
No,
you're
just getting. It's just
censoring smoking.
it's just
yeah,
dumb.
Yeah.
because
It's
what
just
Rod Ferguson is saying, I'm gonna shout out his whole government because he's the one that made the decision to check it out. And we'll get into why he took it out too. Um, so what Ferguson said is he didn't say this, but he pretty much saying I don't want people smoke. I don't want people to play my games to smoke because they see it in our game. But you know what? It's okay to blow someone's heads off. I kind of want them to do that. That's pretty much what he's saying.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Say you don't want people to shoot each other because they see guns in your game either. So take those out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like
Yeah.
yeah, and then the reason and they need to stop acting like he made the conscious decision to remove smoking from the game because he didn't want people to smoke. That's not why he did it. He did it because they got sponsored by an anti-tobacco company that got the right to broadcast their games when it comes for esports, and they don't want smoking in the game, so they said remove it. But because they're getting money from them, let's remove it. Let's censor this and remove it.
That's
That's
a great excuse.
I
really
know.
the reason why they're
Yeah,
doing
that's
it.
a fair excuse. I was like, oh, you don't want smoking in my game? I could take that shit out.
It's
Great.
dumb though, because
It is dumb, but guess what? It
like
doesn't matter
because then where
because
do
it's
okay
not a
now
big part of the game, anyways. They said
it's
it
not
in the
it's not
article.
a
They
big
say
part
like
of
it's
the
not a part
game.
of the game. It's not even emphasized. It's not like it's part of a certain character. So we could just remove it if they
Like
wanted
it's
to.
not, and honestly, this censoring this smoking thing doesn't really bother me that much. But it's like, where do you draw the line? Because then, like, what can we start getting away with? That's what's gonna get where the
Yeah,
problem's gonna start
yeah. It
coming.
all starts this way, like little by little, and then after
Yeah, it
that,
all starts little. You start to get people used to the fact that censoring is okay in our games now and stuff like that. Sony's doing heavy censoring with the games that come into PlayStation and shit.
Like which
So
ones?
it's like, oh, they're not allowing any kind of sorts of mature content in their fucking games, yo. When it comes to
Really?
like sexual stuff, yeah, violent stuff is okay, but
What about GTA though?
let me no violent stuff is okay.
Violence,
Okay,
like
okay.
bloody
But let
killing.
me show some titties, and it's not okay. That's I just don't understand, yo. It's fucking crazy. Nintendo is like the complete opposite of what they used to be. They're allowing all this stuff as long as it's rated by the ESRB. Why can't you just let people do that? Like, just let these developers make their fucking games.
Yeah.
Like, I don't get it. Next day we're gonna have. Oh, you know what? Imagine we're gonna have a game where it's a group and it's only two girls in there and three guys. Well, you know what? Since the people who are sponsoring us, they're very pro women. They
Or
want more
what?
girls in our games. Let's remove a character and throw in more girls and stuff like that. It's
Hey,
like you're taking away the vision of what the
I mean, it
developer
has happened,
vision and shit. It has happened,
and it's
but it's
So
like
happening right now in TV shows
it's,
as well
it's just
now.
like yo, where do you draw the line of, what I mean? It just gets worse if we just let it be. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That that's just really it.
So you saying that we should go out there and protest?
No.
Nah,
no.
nah.
Yeah, you don't want to do the dirty work. I get it.
You can protest with your wallet.
Yo,
That's it.
although I don't
Yeah.
know, and this is a topic,
Because
money talks.
what
That's
I've
it.
learned from gaming is that when you have a problem with something, you can
You
talk
could
all the
complain.
smack you want on Twitter. You
Okay.
can you can go on forums. You can make petitions. You can riot. You can do whatever the hell you want. They don't give a fuck. If they got your money, they were still gonna do the exact same
I
shit.
mean, because keep it real, right? It's like I said all the time. Like the most people who complain about this on YouTube, Twitter, people trying to get views.
Yeah.
As soon as that game comes out, if it gets some views, they're gonna be right there buying it too. No one's dumb.
Yep.
Like it's just how that's just how they operate. That's how they operate.
They just
It's like
want they want to
me.
know if their complaining actually did something. That's why you
No,
play the game.
no, they bought the game because it gets views.
Dude, I know, I know. Um,
But imagine you see like the animation of the guy smoking. There's no cigar there.
if you
That's
were
a-
to censor a game, which game would you censor?
None.
None.
every
You're gonna
every
ruin the game.
I don't really care about like what's in a game. Like I don't get butthurt for something that's in a game that I don't like. It's like, okay, that's their vision. Move on. That's it.
That's it.
I don't know why people get so bent over shape over this stuff. It does not bother me. It should not bother you. Like it should not bother someone if there's a gay character in a game or in a movie. It should not bother someone if a female is the main protagonist. It just shouldn't. People, I don't know why things get under people's skin. Maybe that doesn't, and they just want to talk shit for clicks. I don't know.
What if
they
there's a
should
game where you could go out there and just shoot like immigrants as they cross the border?
Shit, yeah, you didn't play no Russian, bro.
Yeah, yeah, no,
Yo,
I
you
know, I
didn't.
know. What I'm saying. I
No,
just bring an
no
example.
Russian is controversial as hell, bro.
I mean, it's a bad game, but
Yeah,
censoring
yeah,
it,
yeah.
Look,
Censoring
there was
it.
a game that what was it? You were a serial killer that they had to take down on Steam.
oh yeah, you were a spree killer, like you were masked like a mass shooter or something like that.
Yeah, mass shooting.
But they put it back up though. It's
Yeah,
called hatred. Yeah,
yeah. I mean, you may not like the game, but
right.
don't take it down. That's their vision.
Yeah,
They may
yeah,
be crazy for it, but that's their vision.
yeah. With that being said, I would censor every game from Team Ninja. They don't they don't deserve any freedom.
Yo, for real.
You see what they do with it.
Yeah, see, teenagers are the ones that they take advantage of lonely people out there, yo.
Really?
They take full advantage. Dead or Alive Extreme Beach Volleyball is prime example, bro.
Oh, oh, that game
Oh
that
my
you
god.
hate.
Like, and then even in the fighting games, right? I don't mind blue physics, because that's a natural thing. But yo, in Dead or Alive, those blues be jumping like you're playing ping pong with them, bro. It's crazy. Like it's ridiculous. They don't need to have crazy amount of blue physics like that. They just don't.
Uh,
And then
You sound
nowadays,
like a hater.
Now, yo,
Just
no,
like
no.
fan
Now,
service on the
people
side.
got mad because in Street Fighter 5, Chun-Li's boob jiggled a little bit when she jumped. I'm like, who cares?
Who
That's
got
what happened
mad?
in that was happening in Fortnite.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
one of the characters, I think it was the Van Helsing one,
yeah, Van Helsing.
her
Yeah.
boob jiggle, and parents were pissed. I'm like, who cares? Who gives a fuck? This is a rated T game anyway. Your kid shouldn't be playing this game. It's fucking crazy. It's
Yeah,
fucking.
yeah, yeah. It's up to the parents. At the end of the day,
It's like, yo,
it's up
I
to
don't
the
understand.
supervisor. Whoever's supervising these kids playing.
Yeah,
It's
it's up to
their
the parents.
responsibility to make sure they want to allow their kids play a specific games with rated R content. So yeah, I mean the developers could do something about it, but why should they?
The thing is, the developers are the ones that are doing it now. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Yeah.
The coalition decided to do it. Well, th- they will their hands were forced by the sponsorship.
Yeah.
But a lot of these developers they're conscious of doing this now, and it's like I mean it's like why I don't get it, but it's not gonna change. They're gonna keep doing it, and we at the end of the day we might just have to deal with it. I don't want to deal with it because like what's gonna happen when down the line, right? When like we get a game and then like, oh shit, you know what? We don't like guns. You're gonna start blurring guns. You're gonna start instead of real guns, it's paintball or
Yeah.
guns
Or
and
like
shit.
water guns. I don't
Yo,
know where.
imagine like Call of Duty just starts using Nerf guns and you're shooting water.
Yeah. It's just a bad idea.
I think it's a
Bad for
great
some-
idea, but it's
bad
okay, Kenny.
I don't understand about parents too when it comes to like censoring and shit. They're not okay with their kids seeing some boobies, but they're perfectly okay with a kid blowing some guy's heads off in a video game.
Grand
Uh,
Theft Auto
And
Yeah,
is
like,
one of
it,
them.
this is worse than that. At least this is natural.
yeah, it's true.
least-
I
at
mean,
least-
their kid at some point in their lives they're gonna see movies, so it's like
yeah, you have sex ed in school. Like
yeah, I'm
hell,
sure.
or
I'm
at least you
sure.
should.
I'm sure most of the parents have sex when the kids are sleeping anyway. So it's like,
yo, you got kids who sometimes walking their parents fucking.
yeah,
So
yeah, I'm sure at some point the kids have seen it
it's like
naked having sex.
some parents,
So
a lot of people in this world are just really naive. Like
if anything, they should censor themselves.
they treat sex as taboo, but when it comes to guns and violence, oh my kids, okay, that's fine.
It's
Yeah.
America, God.
And like, God forbid you curse.
Yo, these
Yeah.
fucking
As
sad.
long as you put a,
It's America though.
as long as you put a bullet in someone's head
It's okay.
without cursing, then it's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember back in the day when Rare ported Conker's Bad Fur Day over to the Xbox. Conker's Ladder Reloaded actually got censored,
Yeah.
and I'm like, why? It's a rated M game about a potty mouth squirrel. It was censored in the 64 version. There was only some parts that were censored, like shit was censored and stuff like that. And fuck, the word fuck. But in Reloaded, they censored even more than that, which was kind of crazy, and it pissed a lot of people off. They're like, "Yo, what the fuck?" Like it's a rated M game. What? Who? They're bleeping. My guy, in a rated M game, they're bleeping curses. Why?
Yeah, that's essentially what I'm saying is that if it's rated M, that should be, I guess rated A is the free range, but rated M should be like the second best.
It was a rated A game. That game is dead on arrival.
Yeah, yeah, it doesn't get sold in stores, but it's like it's crazy. Like they should just let it just left it alone. Like with most games, they should just leave it alone.
Yeah, it's a wrap, yo.
Yeah.
Alright.
All right,
It's the
so we can move on
beginning
from
of
this
it.
topic.
If y'all don't want to talk about more about this stuff,
Okay, so
You got sad.
we could talk about Private Division and B1 coming together to make it a shooter game.
Okay. Do you know who the guys are?
No idea. I mean, I know there's someone that created Halo, or were they in the team that created Halo or something.
You read the article? I'm impressed. I'm impressed.
You know, I could read on like someone.
I'm impressed, man. You know what? Go ahead, take it away, Ray.
You know what. I'm gonna let you do it just because I have zero knowledge about this topic in general.
So neither do I. This is
No,
completely.
this is it should be your subject. You know who made Halo?
this is not gonna be that serious of a thing because we haven't seen anything about the
So
game.
okay, all we know is that they released a teaser trailer.
They did.
Or no, yes,
Yeah, they
they
did.
released a teaser trailer. You can check it out on YouTube right now.
Okay.
They didn't show much. They just showed it's a pre-rendered cutscene, so take it for what it's worth. But the this studio V1 Interactive was made by the co-creator of Halo, and I forgot what else. Yeah, it was co-creator. Oh yeah, creative director at Bungie and co-creator of Halo. Um, this is kind of crazy now because we actually might see something good because I thought Destiny was supposed to be like the saving grace, but it turned out to be some whatever crap.
Yeah.
But I wonder, it's gonna be a sci-fi shooter. I'm just interested to see what they're gonna bring to the table. Is it supposed to be like a Destiny Halo killer, or is it just gonna be their own complete thing? Like, that's what I'm curious about. And of course, we all know that it's gonna sort of kind of play like Halo because these are pretty much the creators of Halo. Because even if you play Destiny, you get that Halo feel in a sense sometimes. But over now with Destiny 2, it feels like its own game. So I'm interested to see what this game is gonna play like. And they're gonna show it at Gamescom, which is in August. So we'll look forward to that. We might actually get some good topics come next month. Because man, July it's one dry ass month, man.
Yeah, yeah.
But
So,
any Halo fans?
I
I
never
mean,
played Halo in my
Come on,
life.
Kenneth, take it over.
I'm not a Halo fan.
Yeah,
Yeah,
me
yeah,
neither.
you are. You have all the games.
I have never owned a Halo game my entire life.
That's a
There you
lie.
go.
I saw you playing Halo
High
last
five.
week.
Yeah.
I never played Halo in my life.
Well, I did play Halo once with Ruben. I mean,
I
with
mean,
I
yeah,
Daniel.
at
gave
least
up.
you play lands, right?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, yeah. I played it, but
yo, Halo is like the best game to play. Have LAN parties, man. That shit is so fun, man. It's so freaking fun.
9 game in Halo.
Me
Nah,
neither.
we need to have a LAN party, man. That would be so lit. That would be so lit. Have a LAN
Mm,
party. But yeah, that's that.
So
I,
there's not a lot of expectations for this game.
no, it's,
oh
no,
no, that's huge
I
expectation.
have, yeah, because these
Uh,
guys created a fucking
Halo.
juggernaut.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
Halo was huge.
yeah.
so
So
basically, we
But
want to see
besides
more
Halo, what other
about the
games
game.
have they created?
what?
So besides Halo, what other games have they created that are successful?
Bungie,
Destiny.
Destiny,
Okay. What else?
Dead
Um,
Space.
Do you need more?
yeah, those are the
No,
franchise, bro.
bro. Destiny is just trash.
Nah, shut up.
But no
I
Halo.
don't like
Halo was
Destiny.
trash.
I don't think Destiny is as great of a game as people say, but Destiny is popular as fuck. So let me see. I'm gonna tell you right now the games Bungie has made. Bungie games list.
Boom. A
Now,
picture of a trash can.
alright, so shut up. Halo, Destiny. Back in the '90s, they had a lot of different games because they weren't a shooter company before. They used to make like over the top type games. They had Marathon. Apparently, that was popular back then. Pathway into Dark. A lot of these games no one knows about.
Yeah.
They made a game that actually crashed your computer if
Holy shit!
if you uninstalled it, which is crazy.
Really?
Yeah, they did it on purpose.
That's
But
kind of
yeah, a lot of
bad.
their '90s games aren't really huge like that. No one really knows about them.
Like most
Yeah,
games.
Marathon is probably the only one people know about, and that's a very small niche group, though.
Yeah.
That's it. But their biggest games is obviously Halo and Destiny. They created two huge franchises, so these guys are credible.
I mean, okay, okay. I'll give it to them.
And
Um,
Halo has some great has some great
uh,
game mechanics. So
I give them the benefit of the doubt. Maybe we'll see some.
yeah, so we now right now I'm just interested to see what they're gonna bring to the table.
Based on that little,
We
uh,
need I need new competitive games to play because man,
Fortnite.
go play Downless, bro.
Go play Fortnite.
Dauntless is not a competitive game.
I know.
Fortnite. Go play Fortnite.
Go play
I
Fortnite.
could play Fortnite, but man, I get tired of that game.
Yeah.
And then Apex, I got tired of that game.
It sounds someone
Really?
sucks at Fortnite.
That
Sounds like you
fast?
suck at Fortnite.
I'm an eye at Fortnite.
Yeah,
I'm not
you're
gonna.
okay. You're
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, I'm the best. I'm not. That's the one game that I actually struggle in when it comes to shooter. I'm usually good at shooters, and that game is
I
hard.
think it's
Yeah,
the
that game is
it,
easy clap.
it's the building. It's the building thing.
Yeah, when once you get to a certain level, then you start facing some
Yeah,
fucking some
I just
crazy people.
got 2 wins on solo in my whole entire life on Fortnite. I just
that's
I
remember
it.
that
think
shit's hard.
people.
There's just two. You a buster.
Shut up.
No, I got me at least third like about
On
15,
solo. I mean
20
solo.
yeah solo about 15
Yeah,
victory
damn
royales
man.
in Fortnite. Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, I got a lot on squads and duels with Kenny. I remember that.
Yeah, you get more
yeah,
with squads. Yeah, you get more with
yeah. No, he had to get carried.
Why you mean I don't care? You
And,
die every
yeah,
time.
nah, bro, you had to get carried
Stop lying, my friend.
all the
I
time.
carry you three
Just,
times.
just, just carry Central.
I hope that this
Like,
game.
hey, Ruben, don't shoot at the top of the hill. They have advantage on us. He'd just be like, I was like, it's not gonna work, man. What are you doing?
Yo, I hope this game is they end up not turning this into the disaster that Destiny 2 was, with the where like the microtransaction, the locking content if you didn't buy the DLC. I hope they don't go do that. Just make a game that runs and plays well and that we enjoy,
Yeah.
I think
please.
because
That's
we just have
all
to
I
wait.
ask.
I think we
Yep.
just have to wait for more information to come.
And this
I
game is gonna
guess.
be a next gen title. I'll tell you that right now.
Oh, for sure. It's too late to be a this year.
And they started development. Well, they opened a studio in 2014. They probably didn't start development till maybe like 15, 16. So yeah, it'd be wiser to release it next gen, or they'll probably do cross gen.
They should do crossplay.
Yeah, please. Oh my, if they have multiplayer, please bring crossplay. Crossplay is the future, everyone. Please don't
Now,
do this to us.
now the question is, will you turn Halo into a Netflix series?
Yes.
I mean,
If,
don't they have
if you
like a movie or something?
if you watch Forward Until Dawn, that shit was great. Like that was actually ironically, despite him not liking video games, it was produced by Steven Spielberg, and it was Forward to Dawn. That was a really great short series. I wouldn't mind seeing it being developed in a Netflix TV series. They just
What?
gotta do it right because Halo is one of those games that it's kind of hard to turn into like a movie or a series. If you do, you kind of have to do it. That's not with Master Chief and stuff like that. But Halo's already getting a TV show on Showtime. So
Yeah, I see it in there. Even on
yeah,
Netflix, right? They have a movie. Yeah, I think
I'm
it's gonna
talking
be.
about a live action TV show. They're getting one
Okay.
on Showtime.
That makes
Well, it's
sense.
gonna be
So.
boring.
Yeah.
All right. So,
Either
so
way,
before we try to segue into the next topic, I need to do a public service announcement.
go ahead.
All right. So a couple days ago, Jason David Frake, the green, white, red, go whatever the fuck.
Oh my God! Please,
Uh-huh.
please.
So every color Power Ranger in the universe, Jason David Frey
Besides the Blue Ranger,
started
Hmm.
he has
yeah,
never been
yeah,
the Blue Ranger.
yeah, he's never a second place. Oh, he started a Kickstarter for a movie he wants to make called Legend of the White Dragon. All right, this
Spiritual
movie,
successor to Power Ranger.
Continue.
yeah. So I'm guessing what looks like the whole Draken arc, right?
Yeah.
And so he put up a trailer on YouTube, Legend of the White Dragon, and it features Jason Font, the Red Ranger from Time Force, Johnny Young Botch. I don't think I really even need to tell you who that is, but he plays
And
one.
Ichigo.
Yeah, the Black Power Ranger from the reboot of Mighty Morphin. Sierra Hanna, the Yellow Ranger from Megaforce. Christiane, the Pink Ranger from Ninja Steel, and Yoshi Sadaro, which is the Blue Ranger from Dino Charge. So as you can see, they're Power Ranger veterans, all of them. Yeah, he put the Kickstarter up. Ray's gonna put the link in the description this time. Ray. and right now it has $73,000 and needs
Yeah.
500,000.
Yo, last night it was at $54,000.
Yeah, so hopefully it reaches it. If not, just start this petition for Netflix to
Yo,
pick up
look,
the movie.
yo,
Just get him away from Samban. Okay,
Please,
make sure.
please keep him away from Saban because
And
Saban
hopefully,
loves putting his name on everything, bro.
and if we're lucky, it could become a series, not just a movie. So go back that. I would love to see these guys doing something else. They clearly have talent. They clearly have passion. Let's see it. Let's get it done. Let's go.
Yo, go support that. That thing looks fire. If you ever whoever's a Power Ranger fan, yo, go check that out because that
Yeah, it
trailer
looks
looks
really
straight
well.
up fire, man.
His suit is fire. His the
Yo,
white
that
dragon's
white, I
oh,
need that white dragon helmet, but I ain't got $5,000 to pledge. So
$5,000 for the helmet.
no. They have Kickstarter.
tears.
Kickstarter has tiers where you can pledge money, right?
Uh,
And depending how much you pledge, you get rewards back.
Bare minimum is 5,000 for the helmet.
Yeah, so bare minimum to get the helmet signed by JDF is 5,000, but you get all this other stuff too there, other rewards too, which is pretty dope. You get to go to the set and and see the film being made and stuff like that.
Oh,
But
someone pledged 10 grand.
oh, okay, well, never mind. But is that dragon helmet? That shit looks so
Holy
sick.
shit!
It looks so sick, and whoever gets their hands on that is gonna be able to sell that for a pretty penny because
That
that thing is
looks
gonna be expensive.
really good.
oh my god.
The transformation there. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now.
Yeah, it's this is good. This needs to be successful because we need Power Rangers to have competition out here.
Yeah,
Because man, they have no competition. So if these guys can do something good, hopefully we can have Netflix pick them up. Shit, that'd be great because
all
we
right.
we need some competition.
It looks really good. To
This
be
is what all.
honest.
Speaking of Power Rangers, did y'all know they're rebooting it?
Really?
Yeah, they're rebooting.
They're doing it for like what, the fifth, seventh?
No, they're rebooting the power. You know the movie that it came out.
Oh, the
Uh-huh.
first one.
They're rebooting it. It's gonna be it's a whole new Power Rangers cast. So it's like
Lucas.
completely retconning the first movie. I'm okay with that because I didn't like that fucking movie.
That's I mean it's Power Rangers. Like
That movie was so that movie was so like average at best. There was people like, oh, that's an A movie. No, sorry, that was Krispy Kreme's featuring Power Rangers.
yeah, it was
Yeah, pretty sure.
Dead ass, man. Like
it was yeah, essentially that movie was we have Power Rangers known for two things, right? Cheesiness and reboots.
yeah.
And they did both of it. So there you go.
Yeah. But speaking of Netflix series picking stuff up, they turning out that they picked up Cuphead to make an animated series.
Yep.
I think that's fire because I think that's you know what this is gonna do well on Netflix because it's gonna grab those old school crowd that grew up watching
Mickey and their
whoever
friends.
grew up watching 1930s cartoons
Felix.
shit
Yeah,
now
Alpha
without
Jones.
being alive. But back in the day, they still aired them during the 60s and the 70s. Because my mother used to tell me about watching those cartoons. So this is going to be complete nostalgia for those like people that love that old school style.
You
I think
mean,
that's what's going to do well.
wait, you mean Betty Boop?
Yeah, like
Popeye,
Betty Boo, Popeye, stuff like that.
Felix, the
Um,
guy,
Hanna Barbarian. Those are
Superman,
the
like
old
the
school
old for
cartoons.
Superman.
Yeah, I think it depends. Because okay, let's be honest, Cuphead the game was very popular.
Yeah,
As a TV show, I don't know. Second is that you're right. It is animated using that old school style, but the one thing that's different is that it's an old school style using modern techniques.
yeah.
And I think like people who are like really into that old school style, they will be like, "Oh yeah, you can see there's no grain here, there's no cuts, blah blah blah." You know how it is.
Look,
You know, crazy stuff.
they can shut the fuck up and enjoy the show. Because
That's
when you
what,
play Cuphead, of course you're playing a game that's animated from the ninth that has animation that replicates 1930s animation. It's not going to be really identical
right,
because you gotta import that to a game, But
right,
they did their very best. I think they did a really good job to
yeah,
try to replicate that our animation style.
yeah.
And if Walt Disney was alive now, he'd be impressed.
No, he wouldn't because he'd be rich.
Yeah,
True.
yeah.
Oh,
He will be suing them right now.
okay. Anyway,
Eh,
yeah. So that
Doing right.
so yeah, so that really caught me off guard. The Cuphead anime TV
Yeah,
show.
that did me too.
I was just thinking it was gonna be a game. They need to release this DLC.
Mhm.
No, they don't
You
know.
played it?
Yeah,
Yeah, Cuphead.
I never
yeah,
played the game.
If for Steam, just buy it.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah.
It's Steam, Xbox, you get that, but you get on, you just get on Steam.
You don't have to
That
buy
game
it.
is
Just
hard.
Yeah, you can share it
what
too.
is it
share your
called?
library. Cuphead.
Cuphead.
Yeah, yo, Ruben, you should be sharing your library with Ray. That way he can play these
Nope.
games.
Yeah.
Nope.
What you mean
He
no?
better buy his shit.
It's
He
free.
better
Wow,
buy it. Hell yeah.
you are some a stingy ass brother, yo.
Yo, I
That's
pay
okay.
for all my games.
It's
You
gonna
better do
Okay,
the
you
same.
pay for it, but hook your brother up.
That's too much. You're asking too much. Bro.
Wow,
It's
that's
okay. I don't
crazy.
even play games like that. This is why I'm part of the
That's
podcast,
crazy. Yo,
so I provide this normal knowledge that everyone has.
To Josh.
that's crazy.
Josh.
What?
About God of the War. The last one that came out.
Uh-huh.
About for Ray. He never touch it. Never again.
What? Which one?
Don't
God of
buy
War.
games for
God of
yourself.
War?
Library.
you never
Wait,
touch
Oh
it.
yeah, I forgot about that game.
Yeah, there you
That's
go.
true.
That's what I'm saying.
That's true. He did borrow South Park for like a year and still hasn't been in it.
Yeah, it's not my fault.
I mean,
I mean, what can
what's
I
that one?
say? I have ADD.
Now I gotta test that because I had the art game for 2 years. Didn't touch that shit. Played one game and didn't touch it for 2 years. Now I finished it.
Damn.
I held out
That's
games
hard.
for a long time, and that's because multiplayer games, yo, they stole my attention, man. I fell into that curse, man. I'm ashamed of myself.
Yeah.
Yo, multiplayer games, they completely took over my life, yo.
Yeah. So if
I
you
was not playing single player games. All I was playing was multiplayer games for like a long ass time.
so if you noticed, we've gotten far off topic, but that's fine because
It's okay.
Yeah,
It's okay.
uh,
So the main point is the fact that Cuphead's turning into the show. Would you guys love to see other games turning into animated series or just a series?
I wouldn't mind that if it's done fine.
I need to do another public service announcement. Okay.
Oh my god.
Okay. Whoever's listening to this,
Okay.
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 As long as you have power,
Who?
Triple H. Okay, Triple H. Okay, please, before you die or get too old, play Kratos. Just go.
Yo, for
Uh,
real.
Kratos?
Yo,
Kratos.
Where's
Kratos.
Kratos?
Go. If
Where's
you
Yeah.
listen,
Kratos?
Creator?
Kratos.
Kratos.
God of
God of
War.
War?
God of War.
Yo, Triple H with the beard he has right now is
Yeah,
fucking
play Kratos.
Oh my god. Yeah, I'm looking at a picture of him as Kratos. God damn.
That looks
Yeah, like he's
bad.
God damn.
probably the perfect role for him. So, Triple H, stop sleeping. Netflix, get on this. Okay,
Yo, we gonna have to tweet Triple H for this, bro.
you got like maybe 5, 6 years before he gets too old. Just
Yeah.
get it together. Let's
Oh,
go.
yo, makeup and lighting is one powerful thing.
That's also true.
Oh, people are really actually talking about Triple H wanting to be Kratos.
I
Wait,
know.
I'm gonna send you guys a link. I'm gonna send you guys a link. Click on it. Click on that. Click on that.
All right.
Sorry, I don't want viruses.
Bro, it's just a picture of Triple H.
Know your memes? Okay.
I don't see it.
Just say yeah.
Oh, I see that.
Holy shit. That looks bad at ass. Not to be
I told
honest.
you.
Yeah, that looks so fire, bro.
Phew.
It worked. Yeah.
Damn.
Oh, yo,
Chili
I'm gonna have
peppers.
to be at Triple H. Be like, yo, you want to play Kratos, bro? Let's get this thing on the road right now.
Imagine if he reads it and he picks it up. I was like,
Some people, this dude commented said that he thinks Goldberg would be a great Kratos too.
No.
Nah,
it's
It's perfect.
Triple
Yeah,
H. It looks really, really good.
especially for this new Kratos.
Yeah, he has the angry eyebrows. He has the furrowed forehead. He has the beard.
Got the
Like
voice.
Kratos looks really close to Triple H
Yep.
in this new thing. I think he even has the nose.
hmm
And so it's just like I think he should just be Triple. Just this is like probably the first time. Jeff Bridges also works, but
he's old.
yeah, he's old, but I think he can pull it off. But yeah, mostly Triple H because Triple H has the body, the face, and the attitude.
True.
Yeah, Jeff Bridges is too
Very
old.
true.
Yeah,
That's just crazy.
That
So
looks really good.
But yeah, so going back to the Netflix thing, I think if it's done well, I wouldn't mind. So far, Netflix has so far, so far, because Castlevania was a really good show.
Yes.
That cartoon, I thought it was an anime at first, but it's not.
No,
But yeah, that cartoon was really, really good. It had 2 seasons. I think it's getting a third.
Yeah, it was confirmed for a third.
Yeah, so it's successful, and I'm actually glad that these animated adaptations of these games are successful. That we can get more.
Shut
The Witcher is getting a live action adaptation. I hope this is good because it allows us to get more video game live action adaptation of stuff. Because so far, live action movies for games have been trash.
Shout out to Netflix writers, by the way. Clearly, they know what they're doing.
Yo, for real.
The Witcher TV show, with the exception of Yennefer, no offense, looks pretty good.
Which what?
With the exception of Yennefer, Yennefer is his one of his love interests in the games.
Okay.
She's supposed to be like smoking hot. This actress, not really. No offense to her, but
I wonder if they're gonna make it like mature, where they actually show them fucking and whatnot. Because The Witcher, they go ham.
they're gonna do the
They
they
go.
probably. I mean, if they can show Jessica
censorship.
Jones and Luke
Watch.
Cage getting it on, I'm pretty sure they can show those two.
They didn't show no nudity though.
Oh, they did it, but it got pretty close.
Yeah.
They broke that.
Yo, your boy Luke Cage was hammering every girl that came through, yo.
Uh,
Let me see. So you got The Witcher, and then the Cuphead. If that's good, and then Cuphead's good, we can say they had three video game IPs that they did well. We can be safe to say that Netflix knows what they're doing with
yeah,
these
I
video game
know.
TV shows. So just give it to Netflix. That's it.
yeah.
There you go.
Netflix.
Anime movies though, I don't know about that, but
We'll see.
games, give it to Netflix.
Yeah.
Netflix, our savior. Actually, no, I'm mad at them because they canceled all the Marvel shows. Actually, it wasn't
Yo,
them.
like man, the thing is, I thought it was Marvel, but it was Netflix that said we don't want it no more. Are you high? Like that, yo, Daredevil was like the best shit ever.
Yeah.
Yeah. Apparently, Marvel
Luke
wanted to go a
Cage
certain
was the
direction.
shit too. I
Oh,
like
really?
it.
And apparently, Marvel wanted to go a certain direction with the TV show, but Netflix was like, "Nah, that's not how we see it." So
Yeah, because let them create. They got the rights for it. Let them create their shit.
yeah, it was clearly doing well too.
Yeah,
So
they're doing well. They probably wanted to connect the world more to the
yeah,
MCU because it was connected, but it was just subtle references.
but that's the thing though. It's like, are you gonna connect it but not bring out any of them in the movies
Yeah,
though?
that's a
Like,
one.
that's the thing, right?
'Cause if you're gonna connect it and then have them pop up in a movie, great, that's great. But if you're not gonna do it, then what's the point?
Right.
It's the same thing with Agents of Shield. They're not there. It's connected, but none of those actors besides Coulson shows up in movies.
Exactly.
So it's like, what's the point? But yeah,
Okay.
Netflix doing big things, man. Big
No.
things.
Well, we'll see. We'll still update. We keep
Um,
updated with them. So you wanna move into this GameCube controllers being too expensive?
oh yeah, I really want to talk about that. All right, whatever.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
go ahead. Yo, you can take the floor, man.
All right.
It's all
Isn't
you.
it?
I will never buy another GameCube controller in my
Was that
life.
deleted?
Actually, I have to.
Don't highlight that. We haven't even spoken about that.
Why not?
Oh no, I'm just waiting.
Oh, okay. All right, you go ahead. Take it away, Malagu. This is your thing.
Oh, anyways, I guess even though I deleted the topic and people are still bringing it up, I don't know why. Oh, yeah. So if you go online, GameCube controllers are like new GameCube controllers. Let me preface that. Preface, whatever. New game controllers are like 60, 70, $80. Okay. Everyone knows, including Nintendo, or else they wouldn't have keep remaking them, that people are looking for GameCube controllers. So I thought after the Wii U version, as most people thought, that they would have learned their lesson and had the Switch version come out with a steady line of GameCube controllers. I'm not saying make them forever, make them longer than that. They didn't. Resellers bought them up, selling them for egregious prices, and Nintendo is seemingly not caring. Maybe I don't know why. Maybe they're looking for their Pro controller to be sold. Maybe who knows? But it's ridiculous. Like Nintendo, they clearly saw it and they should have got on it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I honestly feel like they just Holy crap! You know the original GameCube controller, the silver one, like
Yeah,
$200,
brand
Damn,
new. I'm guessing.
brand
that's
spanking
crazy.
new.
Yeah,
Yeah,
200?
the
Really?
original GameCube controller.
yeah. It hasn't even been a year, and the Wii
Fuck.
U. I mean, the Switch GameCube controller is already at $80-$90. So it's
Yeah, it's
ridiculous.
ridiculous. You can get cheaper ones that are third parties, but
At
don't
third
buy
party.
that.
Don't do it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey,
The
you know
Switch One.
what's funny? It
Go
costs
ahead.
the same as Nintendo Switch Lite, right? $200.
What the fuck you talking about?
Nintendo Switch
I
Lite,
talk about the GameCube controller, the silver one.
the silver one,
What about it?
Oh
two
yeah,
hundred
it's probably
bucks.
more than the Switch Lite.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it costs the same.
You know the crazy thing is that
Oh,
these Smash 4 and Ultimate game controllers, those are really kind of poorly. They're cheaper. They feel cheaper than the old ones. If you get the GameCube controller, yo, the quality feels so much different, man.
That's true.
No, yeah, the manufacturing is different. That and a lot of the heavier tech that's in the old GameCube controllers, we have like micro versions now, so they just kind of like put it in there.
Lighter. It just feels cheap.
Yeah.
That's what it feels, but it makes sense though.
But yeah, but I expect it to feel cheap because they run limited manufacturing runs of these,
Yeah, because they're not for a console. They're just for like one game.
right? And
Oh,
so
the crazy thing is the Switch games support GameCube controls.
yeah,
You
huh?
can play almost any game with your GameCube controller, which is great. Which is what we've been wanting since the Wii.
Yeah.
That's all we've been wanting.
But yeah, it's egregious. They really need to get on that because even if it's just for one game, it's like you open that gate once you decide to remanufacture these
Yeah,
things.
yeah.
So you shouldn't really be like, oh no, we're not gonna keep doing
They out here saying, "Oh look, we support all our peripherals."
it. Yeah.
And no, that's it. Manufacturer for like 3 months. That's it. Be out.
Yeah, you could have given them the benefit of the doubt if they only did it for Smash 4, but then they did it for
Oh,
Smash 5 too. So it's just like, nah, you can't be bullshitting like this.
and yo, remember those adapters for Smash 4? Oh my
Yeah,
god.
You
that
mean
was another
$25 at adapters?
Yeah.
25 bucks if you bought it from the store.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no.
That shit was like $100 if you didn't buy it from the
Yeah,
store.
yeah, I know, all right.
That was crazy, man.
You couldn't find those anywhere.
Yeah, that's true. People
Now you
buy
can
like
get it
five
anyway.
packages of adapters with different people.
It
The
Uh,
got
same
so
person.
bad to buy third-party adapters.
yeah, you gotta buy a 30 party now. Yep.
No worth it no more.
Oh man. But yeah, game control is out of fucking control, man. Like,
Yep.
That's crazy, man.
so
wait,
at the end of the day, you should just buy a PS3 controller.
shut the hell up. Let me see. The No, no, I think this was a dream. Kind of like, is Nintendo making a new Pro controller? But they're not. I was just a dream.
I'm still waiting for my Atomic Purple that they showed.
Oh,
In the,
you are not getting the Atomic Purple.
they showed that in the commercial.
You showed the light commercial?
They showed Atomic Purple, Blue, and I think another color in the
Oh,
commercial.
that's dirty.
I was just like, yo, I can't wait till I get that
They're
shit.
not gonna give it to you.
Yeah.
Kenny,
Yeah.
you're not getting it. If anything, I will buy all of them so you're getting.
Uh,
You're gonna
Yeah.
be that dude who bought all the Luna amiibos just so people doesn't get the Rosalina Luma amiibos.
yeah.
Like that guy's has no life. But yo, when they showed the Atomic Purple Switch back when they reviewed the Switch in their first trailer,
Uh-huh.
still haven't given us that shit.
Yeah, that was 3 years ago almost. Because they revealed it a year before it came out, I think.
Oh, that's
They revealed it 2016. Yeah, they came out 17.
that's crazy.
But didn't you do it?
No, but that wasn't Nintendo official.
Right.
Okay.
To like do it himself.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's man. And it shows that Nintendo can do special switches. They just don't feel like doing it. They
Oh.
only do it for the Joy Cons. Like, I hate you guys.
Oh.
Cause yo, back in the day, the N64 with all those crazy colors, well, yo, man, that was great.
Yep.
That was great. And you had the controllers to match it. I wish they brought that back. I thought that's what we were gonna do when I saw the Atomic Purple. Because they even did it with the Game Boy Color. But then they don't and the Game Boy Advance. They don't do that shit anymore. Crazy. But hey, man, you're not gonna get that. But
We
you
should
can tell.
sue. Oh, the Atomic Purple for the Nintendo 64.
Yeah, they had it. They had smoke. They had green, orange.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it was dope. Those were dope. But you're not gonna get yours, so Yeah, we'll move
Fuck
on.
Well,
blind, motherfucker.
Not gonna buy.
well,
It's crazy.
All right. All right.
so
So let's talk about next gen. To see how it's a dry week. We barely got topics. Let's talk about something. How do y'all? What do y'all? How do you guys are feeling about going into next generation?
I feel a lot better. Hopefully, all the developers got this remake mania out of their system.
Please.
And it looks like new IPs are starting to come out.
Yes.
Because like at E3, they had like fat stacks of new IPs.
Yeah.
And so that's a good thing. So I'm hoping going into next console, it's going to be amazing. With the new IPs, I hope microtransactions don't stay, but I'm not going to hold my breath. Um, yeah, I mean, I hope that Sony and Microsoft deliver on the BS that they're clearly peddling. They're not going to, but I want to hope they do. Um, 8K is a joke. I don't know why anyone would do that. Yeah, I think next gen is going to be probably one of the more expensive gens, but it looks like new IPs are coming, and that's what we should look forward to.
so you think it's gonna be like the PS3 and the Xbox came out? Actually, when the PS3, the fat one came out, you know how people were selling
Yeah,
it for like almost $1,000 on eBay.
yeah.
Think it's
Yeah.
gonna be like that?
Nah.
Hopefully not.
Those days of Xboxes and PlayStation are outselling like that are over.
Yeah.
Like they're over. They're not Nintendo where Nintendo purposely says manufactures a little bit and says, "Oh look, the demand is high. We're sold out," just to drive sales. They're not doing that.
Yeah, I think next gen is going to be more of who can get their games out first because it looks like Sony. So it looks like Microsoft understood the truth. Well, Nintendo already understood it, but Microsoft understood the truth that when you launch with good games, people tend to buy it.
Hmm.
But to be honest, Sony has better games to launch with.
Yeah, right though, right now, off the bat, right now, we're getting Horizon 2.
Yeah,
Like
Horizon 2
Horizon
and
2,
arguably, most likely you probably get like a Last of Us 2.
yeah, Last of Us 2 is
Uh,
or it's gonna be a cross generation game.
yeah. You're gonna get a lot of games with the PlayStation. But then with Microsoft, you're supposed to be getting a lot of new IP, so maybe they will deliver. Who knows? But right now, it looking to be. If I were to be 100% honest, I think right now it looks like Sony probably take a huge hit in the next generation. And the reason why I say that is because it's like I've been saying for a couple of years now. Sony plays it really safe with their consoles, and that's hurting them now because they don't have enough innovation going into the next gen. Whereas then Microsoft and Nintendo are coming out with these huge amounts of innovation, just like, yo, new experiences. Sony's just like, here's the same experience you had last time. And it has
Uh
the one
huh.
you had the night before after that. Yeah. So it's just like,
I mean, they try to do with that thing, with that 3D shit, the Oculus shit.
oh, the VR.
That's
Yeah.
still a thing.
Virtual reality game.
I personally think they should launch PlayStation VR with the PlayStation 5. Have it come with it. But I honestly believe they should sell that thing at a loss to get into people's hands so that everyone can experience it. And when they make these games, then they can start profiting off
And
of it.
that's the other thing too. Like, they're not really supporting their VR like that yet.
They're
It's
starting to now.
They
yeah,
should do
it's
that.
mostly been
They should
third
do that
party
though.
And
developers.
it took them what 3, 4 years since that thing came out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not when it came out, but it took them years to actually start making dedicated games for it, not experiences, but dedicated games for it.
Right. It's because like still to this day, the people say the best one is Resident Evil 7.
Yes, I played it. I can attest to that.
Yeah.
That's
So
fire.
yeah, so I'm just like, all this time has passed. It shouldn't be Resident Evil 7 anymore. Or at least there should be some competitor to it.
Hmm.
But yeah, so it right now I think it's kind of ironic that I think Sony is because their lack of innovation, like they could think about it, right? When Google Stadia was announced, Microsoft had an answer, Nintendo had an answer, Sony didn't have an answer.
They had to join forces with Microsoft.
Yeah, and so it's like Microsoft is making all these moves, which are the right moves, and then they have cloud, they have their subscription service, they have all kinds of stuff, play anywhere. Game Pass, all this stuff. Nintendo has trash that's internet, but at least it's portable. I'll give them that. It's portable, it's powerful. They have that. Sony is not portable. You have no crossplay. You have no cloud service. All you have is
The
their
games, basically.
yeah. All you have is their PS Now, and that's what PlayStation 3 games. Though they're adding some PlayStation 4 games.
They got PS4 games on it that they're allowed to download now.
Yeah,
The
yeah,
only
yeah.
thing though, like PS1 to 3 games, you can't download because they don't have the
Different hardware.
architecture that Xbox has to emulate those games. So you can
Yeah,
download.
yeah,
That's another reason why I think Microsoft has a really good is gonna have a really good foot going to the next generation.
yeah,
Because off the bat, you're gonna be able to play your Xbox One games on the next machine.
yeah.
But you don't have to be like, shit, yo, I got all my games on this machine. I don't want to move on and lose all my progress. And you just bring it all with you to the next
Right.
one, sell the current machine, and just go buy the next machine.
Eh,
Even with the accessory and peripherals, you can use it. You can use it on the next machine. You don't even have to get a new car.
Right, and exactly that's what I'm saying. Like Microsoft also has the accessibility controllers.
Yes.
And it's not even July 4th anymore. You waited what 2 weeks for this? But yeah, it's they have the accessibility controller, so you can even use those with the Stadia. It's just like Microsoft. Well, Phil Spencer set Microsoft up the Xbox to be really strong going into next generation. Nintendo, they didn't set it up. They just kind of fell that way. They just happen to have a portable machine, so it's just like yo, I can take it outside. But they're also researching 5G for the next
Yes, that's
portable
I
machine.
forgot about that.
Yeah, so it's like
I completely forgot about that.
right. So if they do 5G, they could probably strike up some kind of deal with like T-Mobile to sell their consoles in those stores, which is a huge bonus for them. So to be honest, like from an innovation standpoint, going into 2020, 2021, Sony is way behind. Like they just have a normal console. And those games, when people's lifestyle changed, games alone is not gonna be enough to
Do
push.
you think since we're talking about next gen, do you think Nintendo's next generation console is going to be a Switch 2? You
Uh,
think I don't think they're going to abandon this model. I think this is working out too good for them to abandon it.
I think if anything, it might be a Switch 2, but it might be closer to because I firmly believe that the Switch was not complete when it
Oh,
came
yeah,
out.
we all agree to that.
Yeah, yeah, I don't think it was complete. I think
Nope.
like the actual Switch is going to be the next console, like what it was supposed to be, with their ambitions and all that stuff.
Not complete. You know a Nintendo machine is not complete. We still got friend codes in 2019.
Yeah, because it's like that's the thing. Because Reggie specifically said that was not going to be in these frank codes, and I don't think he lied. I think that was the plan, but they never implemented it before it came out. I also they also like I said they're also looking for 5G, but also Nintendo Online wasn't ready at the time.
Yep.
This console was most likely came out as incomplete.
It took them a year to get online working.
Yeah, and so I think going into next gen, the next gen is going to be probably like a Switch 2 or something crazy like that. Switch U, Switch Us, whatever the hell they want to call it,
Yeah.
and it's probably going to have built-in internet. Because that's all they really need, and they kind of just they pretty much continue to dominate the handheld space, essentially. But like they can sell it like places like T-Mobile, Verizon with like a plan or something. And that's
That'd be dope. Where you can just
yeah,
go to, like a T-Mobile or a Verizon or Sprint. Wait, Sprint got bought by somebody. Who was it?
T-Mobile.
Uh,
T-Mobile.
you walk.
The merger.
Oh, please stay away from AT&T.
Yeah.
Walk into T-Mobile, you see a Switch there. You're like, oh shit, Switch with 5G internet. Let me hold that.
Right. It'll
That'd
take
be
that.
great. Being able to just walk around anywhere and just play your games online. That's fire.
Right. That's the one thing that's holding back the Switch is that you have to connect it to Wi-Fi.
Mm-hmm.
And so next generation for Nintendo is going to be pretty decent, like always.
It's gonna be okay. Nothing
Microsoft's
serious.
going to be really strong. Like they're going to be really strong going into next
Also,
gen.
so, but I'll tell you right now, Microsoft's been holding guns to show off
Yeah.
their next machines. I
Yeah.
think they're doing that. This E3, people like, oh my god, that was terrible. They only showed off like certain games, their third party games, indie games and stuff like that. But they didn't show what they've been working on. I think that was smart so that when they show the next machine, they have mad things to show. Like I think
Yeah.
that was one of them.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like Microsoft is the strongest going into next gen. Like Phil Spencer set it up so that you're gonna be using Xbox service in some way.
Yeah,
Okay, I see the
Oh,
way you mean.
I can't wait for Xbox Live to be on the. Oh, it's already on the Switch. For Game Pass to be on the Switch, yo.
That's
yeah,
good.
exactly. And so like that's gonna be ridiculous. Oh, like I said, Sony, they don't have anything. They have no crossplay. They have no cloud service. They don't have much. They really don't. And so they're the weakest going next gen. I think that's gonna hurt them. So don't expect Sony to win this next gen. Microsoft buying a lot of studios, but they're kind of okay studios, not really oh my god studios.
We'll see though.
People say yo buy CD Projekt Red, but CD Projekt Red is not. I don't think this wants to be bought. Yeah,
They're not in a position of getting bought either. They're doing so well by themselves.
yeah, and they have GOG.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
don't need people. I mean, people want Sony to buy Remedy because they're trying to buy some studios for next generation, which
yeah.
makes sense because this generation it took longer to make games. Last generation it wasn't long like that. It was like what 2 year development cycle. Now it's taking 3-4 years, even
Uh,
5 to make.
because last gen was special because that's when they had like that crazy ass architecture, and so it took a while to make games for it.
You know what I want to know is the PR games. Hopefully they make an upgrade of games. To be honest, can see more people playing it right now. To be honest, most of the
VR
YouTubers are
is
saying.
so like they can take VR in such a great direction. Is
Yeah,
that they just don't know what to do with it. Like
No, I was
it's
saying just make it.
please stay out of handhelds.
oh,
What's the name of that thing that the Xbox tried to make that was almost similar to VR?
all
Oh,
the
yeah.
Kinect.
The what?
No,
nah,
the
the
HoloLens.
yes.
What is this?
Yeah,
The,
but they're still doing that, but they're not. It's not going to be used for gaming.
Yeah,
They showed it at E3 because I think at the time Don Magic was in charge, but at the time I think they had ideas to implement it with gaming, and would have been fucking a great experience. But I don't think the technology is there to use
Yeah,
Hollow for games yet. So
yeah,
they completely just this is just going to be a Windows thing, and they just
yeah,
I think they're using Minecraft as like to beta test like how will it work with games because Minecraft
right.
is so simple you can do anything with that game. So they're
Mhm.
doing that. If
Yeah,
they can get it working where you can like be in your room and then you put the HoloLens on and and they just your whole fucking room just turns to like the Halo world. You know how sick that would be? Yo, man, that shit would be so sick.
yeah,
The technology just isn't there. We got to give it some more years.
I mean 10 years maybe.
I think about 10, 20 years or so. But as fast as technology is advancing, I
No,
wouldn't doubt
but I hope the Sony will catch that at all. You mean?
it. Tell you right now, that's patent, so they're not gonna do that. But
Okay.
Sony, when it comes to like innovation, Sony has their unique way of innovating. They don't innovate in terms of hardware. They don't do that. They innovate software wise. Hardware wise, they don't really innovate like that. Because the
yeah,
PlayStation VR is not they didn't create that, you know?
Hmm.
yeah. I think that's the problem is that because the one thing that sells Sony's consoles is Sony first party games. That though they can only go so far in each direction before it's like okay. You got nothing. Because
Yeah,
it's like Nintendo, they have like a huge research development department. Of course, Microsoft has one, a huge
yeah.
research, but Sony, they don't really have research development like that. When was the last time you heard of Sony research and development?
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You hear about Nintendo's and Microsoft all the time.
But
You don't
Sony,
hear
yeah.
about Sony.
And if Stadia is successful, then Sony gonna have more competition on their
Yeah,
hands.
exactly. That's what I'm saying. I think like
And Google got the money to blow. So like
uh,
you think Microsoft money is crazy? You haven't seen Google money.
yeah,
If they're successful in the gaming world, man, it's about to be crazy.
yeah,
Damn,
it's
that's
just gonna come
crazy.
down to a fight between Microsoft and Google.
Yep. Who got the most money?
Yeah, because yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like Sony going to next gen is at the weakest point right now. they're in serious danger of losing the next gen. I think they're gonna probably be in third place.
And you know why I think I agree with you? Because they're fucking cocky as hell right now. They
Yeah,
did the same shit from PS2 going on to PS3, and look what happened the first few years. They're doing the exact same shit now. They're censoring stuff. They're not allowing cross-play between certain games. It's just like,
It's a
what the
rat.
hell are you doing? You
It's
know, I
just
mean,
a rat.
they don't want to change anything. And like they're not being anti-consumer, but if eventually they're gonna go down that route. And if they continue with the same attitude going to next generation, because I've been saying this for a while, crossplay is the future.
yeah,
If your platform does not support crossplay and everybody else is doing it, you're gonna get left behind. So if Sony goes into next generation with no crossplay, I will not allowing crossplay and being anal about it, yo, the developers just gonna be like, fuck it, we're just not gonna put the game on their platform. And
yeah. I mean, it's like it's something when like Nintendo starts to pull ahead of you on anything.
uh-huh.
Like that's how you know you're going too far back. But because they're in that mindset that all we need next gen is a good console and games. And I'm just like, well, that should be what you all you need. That
Yeah,
is
that's the
yeah,
main thing that
yeah,
you know.
yeah,
But like and that should be the most important thing. Good console and good games.
right,
And that I agree because that's all I want is good console and good games. But things are changing, you know what I mean?
yeah,
It's as much as we hate that it's changing, we just want games, but services are getting introduced into things. You know what I mean? Features like the Switch being able to be moved around like that. That's stuff that's
yeah.
really changing.
Yeah, it's pretty much how games are delivered to you. So
Yeah,
that's changing. So it's like I said, if I would like a good game too. But what's even better than that game? Just that game is being able to play that game on the go,
yeah,
being able to play that game, on my computer, in my Xbox without having to download or buy it twice. Stuff like that. Like it's just too good. And the fact that like Sony doesn't have any infrastructure like that, or at least that we know of.
yeah. Well,
Like,
they don't. That's why I think they want to work with Microsoft to
yeah.
pass the cloud infrastructure. So they might like be paying the Microsoft to allow them to use some sort of cloud technology so that they can better their services. I think that's what they're gonna do. They need to do that.
Yeah, and then not only that, but Microsoft gets the refresh button of a new generation.
Yep.
Like I said, they have those accessibility controllers for like disabled people, people with or for people with disabilities, and those controllers can be used on the Stadia. Some people say they're going to put like Switch support, but I don't know how true that is.
Yeah.
You know,
What? So,
yeah, you can play Game Pass on the Switch, like stuff like that. It's just like
we don't have it yet though, but
right.
it's gonna happen because even the Microsoft even wants to put Game Pass on PlayStation.
Yeah, even Microsoft exclusives on the Switch. And so it's just like, yo, what are you gonna do to fight that kind of spread? Like they're going everywhere and you can't really keep up with that. You didn't really, build that infrastructure. So now, yeah, you're gonna end up with these good games, but at the end of the day, those little things kind of do matter sometimes.
Yeah, I mean we could be wrong, and the PS5 ends up blowing everything out just because it got a good
But
console.
we don't know. No, no, we don't know. So that's all
No,
I'm
we
saying.
don't know. We don't know what the future holds. We don't know how
Right.
gamers. There's a new generation of gamers every generation, so we don't know what that generation is gonna be like or
Yeah.
want or be attracted to. So we don't know at all. This generation of gamers were completely okay with getting booty fucked out of boxes and
You know
whatnot.
what Microsoft?
So what?
You know what Microsoft should do?
What?
They should bring the Kinect back.
Yeah, yo.
Hey, no, no. You guys think like the Kinect should be brought back at some point?
Hell no.
Hey, it was a pretty advanced thing.
It was an advanced thing, but not for gaming.
I mean,
Yeah.
can they make it better?
Nah, not for gaming. Sorry,
I mean, it had no games.
not for gaming. You want to have a connect, you're gonna have to give people a reason why they should get a connect. Because they may connect games that were experiences. They didn't make games. Like there was this one Star Wars game that was supposed to come out on Connect and it got canceled. The
Yeah.
one game that was supposed to show off how you can play an actual core game on the Connect. Nothing.
And it was hype as fuck.
Yeah, super hype and then canceled.
Yeah.
What the hell? So If it's just like the PlayStation VR, if you can't make core games for it, what's the point of it? People are not gonna care, and people hated the Connect because all the stupid feature things that they wanted to force down your throat with it.
Yeah, look
So,
at your house and stuff.
yeah, and then the way that surveillance is going on nowadays, no one's gonna want a machine that's always plugged into your console, watching and listening to you and shit. No,
Yeah,
the Connect stays on so it can listen to you, so you can be like, oh yo, oh Xbox on, the Xbox do this. Like, it has to listen. So what's to stop them from listening into your conversation and shit?
yeah,
Nah, fuck that.
yeah,
That Connect can just stay dead.
yeah. So yeah, so the next generation is gonna be it's gonna be pretty interesting.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm gonna say
hopefully.
excited for next generation. It's actually coming sooner than we think because Sony's gonna release theirs in the spring. So
Damn, that was fast ass.
supposedly, if they because the thing, if they show off their PlayStation 5 at Game PlayStation Experience, which is what they're gonna do, and they be like, "Yo, spring, that yo next generation hype train is already gonna start going up."
Was this PlayStation Experience canceled this year though?
I don't
Yeah.
know. It's usually in November, December.
Yeah,
I don't know. We'll see. If they don't, then I guess maybe they're not gonna bring it out in spring.
Yeah, they
But
should.
spring is the new holiday season, bro. Like,
Uh,
yo,
tax season.
yeah, that spring is the new holiday season. You see, this generation, you know how many good games came out in the spring?
lots.
So many good games came out in the spring.
What
So
else?
many games. What? What else? What?
About it.
That's it. That's what's the next generation. Next
No,
generation.
I mean, you got something you want to add, bro? You know?
Oh yeah, the new Nintendo XYC.
All right, Ruben, you got something you want to add?
I mean,
Speak louder.
I'm just curious about the the Power Rangers movie. It's supposed to be a movie, right? Or
Yeah,
show.
it's a film.
It's a film. I
Yeah.
just wonder when it's gonna come out or something like that.
Oh,
Plus,
bro, I'll tell you
still
right now.
bro,
like
it's getting
money for
funded
races.
early.
Yeah, I know. I see the your website, so
Yeah, it's not
I just
possible.
wonder because it looks really good.
So if you want to get an idea of what these effects and these choreography is gonna look like, go to YouTube, look up Superpower Beatdown, and look at their videos with like the White Ranger versus Scorpion, Green Ranger versus. You'll see that that's like a little teaser of what you might get in this film because it's those the people who made Superpower Beatdown. They're the ones
Oh, they're gonna
creating.
make it like
Yeah,
the
so go check out
okay.
that
No,
YouTube
I
and check
see it
out
in there. I
the
just
teaser of what.
wonder. You get me?
Yeah,
I see some of it, like Wonder Woman versus Wolverine.
yeah.
Yeah,
The
I
one,
see
the,
that.
the Green Ranger one, yo, that suit is so fire,
Mhm.
so fire.
I like the dragon helmet. It looks really good on him. I guess.
Let's go, let's make this happen, yo. Everybody go pledge like at least $50, yo.
Die.
Don't be cheap.
Oh, did you guys hear
Hear what?
that they just casted up the first black or
James Bond.
Oh, James
yeah,
Bond.
the
Yeah,
black
James
female.
Bond. Yeah,
yo,
that's
that yo,
all.
that is getting so much hate, and I'm like, yeah.
It's a fake character, yeah.
It's like this is a fact.
And 007 is
Oh no, the thing is that people want to Idris Elba if you're gonna go that way, but I guess
Beat
they
it up,
just
yo. Oh my god, yo, did I tell you that earlier?
what?
They didn't want to. Earlier, right?
What happened?
Me and Ken, Malagu and I were talking about this earlier, right?
Uh huh.
Because we heard about the James Bond character being a black woman, and I was like, "How much you want to bet this is gonna get so much hate? People are gonna say we would rather have Eldris Elba." I'm like, "But y'all didn't even want him because he was black."
yeah. Firstly, people need to realize that James Bond is a fake name. It's like that. That's literally in the book. In the books, is a fake name. It's a fake name they give to everyone who's called 007, which
Yeah,
is also a title. So none of these things are applied to one singular person
uh
at
huh.
any given time. So you can apply it literally to anybody. And so if people say, "Oh no, James Bond's supposed to be white," no, he's not. No, they're not. If it's supposed to be man, nope.
Yeah.
Both of it.
It's just that they so far the people those who have been playing James Bond have been white males.
Yeah, exactly.
yeah, yeah.
That's it. It's just like people. I don't get it, man. It's whatever. I don't care. I personally don't care. I think it's great because she did a pretty good job in Captain Marvel. So I know her acting is pretty good. So we'll see. We'll see what it'll be like.
Captain Marvel.
Yeah, she was in Captain Marvel.
Yeah,
I
no,
mean,
no, sorry. She was decent. Yeah.
but honestly, I don't care. All I care about is if the acting is good, the story's good, action and whatnot. That's what I care about. That's really all people should care about. If the movie's fucking good, you know what I mean. If the person who's playing the role can act, can do a good job at the role, that's really what people should
Yeah.
care.
Well,
People,
we're gonna
people
see
out
the
here,
new Supergirl,
yeah, Supergirl,
Supergirl, Batman girl,
Batgirl. I can't wait.
Batgirl.
Did Batgirl get canceled?
No, I don't think so.
Okay,
We
please.
see
Wait,
Catwoman.
who's back? Wait, what do you mean got canceled?
The Joss Whedon Batgirl. Did that get canceled?
Oh, yo, I haven't heard anything about that in like
Yeah.
a while.
We're gonna see Catman. Um, what else?
Let's see.
Beast Woman, Wolverine one.
All right, look. If you just gonna say our dumbass names,
Everything female, bro.
he left Batgirl. Well, that's dead. Yeah, Joss Whedon. He was last year, and he left Batgirl.
Yeah, I haven't heard anything about it.
Yeah, that thing is not gonna get made. Yo, DC, just quit. just quit. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. DC.
I don't
Marvel
see
won.
anything to see. Marvel is
they
too,
won
too
by,
strong.
Badass. That's it.
by
Just-
major points.
yeah, that's it. Spider-Man: Homecoming is gonna sell $1 billion. So
Really?
yeah, it's gonna sell.
Nah, we didn't go see
Far
it.
From
So
Home did 800 million. Far From Home is a much better film and it has more hype around it. It's
that
going to do $1 billion.
it's better than Avengers 2.
Then Endgame.
Yeah.
Personally, I enjoyed Far From Home more than I did Endgame because Endgame took long to. It took long to to get started because they had to finish telling the story.
Yeah.
So as a story-driven movie, Endgame was good. But if you just wanted like nonstop action, it wasn't good for you. I personally enjoy Far From Home better than Endgame because it didn't have those dragged on moments like Endgame did. That's
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
But other than that, I mean, Endgame was still a solid film. Far From Home, you're gonna enjoy it. Yeah, if you watch it, you'll enjoy it. It's a really good movie.
We should go
And
see it.
those credit scenes, stay and watch it because that shit was hype.
Well, the end?
Yeah, there's 2 after credit scenes. Watch it. That was hype.
Really?
Yeah, they were hype.
Tell us right now.
Just ruin
Nah,
the
no
surprise.
spoilers.
Come on, spoiler for everyone, even
Nah,
in the
no
chat.
spoilers.
Come on.
No spoilers.
People
Just
have
go-
seen it. If you haven't seen the Spider-Man, then you
Right?
Let's just
It's been
go
a week.
watch.
Yo, it's been a week since Homecoming came out, right?
yeah, nobody's seen it.
So, all right, yo, spoiler warning. If you haven't seen it, just leave right now. All right.
No.
So at the end of the post credit scene, one of them is
Ruben left.
Yeah, I don't want to hear that.
J.K. Simmons. This is not really a spoiler, really.
Right.
J.K. Simmons comes out as Jamie Jameson, so he reprises
Wow,
his role.
just wait until he shuts up.
Yo, just mute me. So
I
J.K.
wanna
Simmons,
watch
he
it.
played Jameson in the original movie, right? Right?
What happened?
Why am I talking? If y'all niggas ain't
Bro, I'm listening, so it just Ruben fucking distract me, huh?
J.K. Simmons?
Yeah.
He played Jameson in the Tobey Maguire movies, right?
He played James?
Jameson.
Jonah Jameson?
Yeah.
Do you know who that is?
No.
And he don't.
I'm gonna stop talking. I'm gonna stop talking.
Who's Jameson?
He's done talking.
He's a newspaper editor.
Okay. I don't know my name. Yeah, I was thinking about that. I was like, he's talking about him?
When Peter Parker
Yeah.
and the Tobey Maguire movie.
Yeah. Yes,
I-
100%. Yeah,
those-
that's a picture I had in my head. I just didn't know my name. Uh-huh.
Yeah, he
He's
came
over?
back to reprise his role. He's the first person to reprise his
over.
Marvel role outside
He's
the
done talking.
MCU.
Yeah.
And
Thank God.
well, you don't know who the scrolls are, so there's no point in me telling you the second one. So
Give up.
let's-
I'm here back. I'm back. I
Yeah.
don't wanna hear
It's
it.
okay. Ruben is back.
there
Even though
wasn't
it's
even a
well.
spoiler, my
Hey,
guy.
Ruben, you know the guy who came out on Spider-Man.
What about if I punch you in the face and shut up?
No, you know the guy who came out in the newspaper.
Shush, sure.
He comes out on there.
Shush, sure.
I just
Sure,
spoiled it
sure.
for him.
It's not really a spoiler.
It's not a spoiler. It's more of a hype thing.
Yeah,
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 it tells you nothing about the story.
yeah.
Now, if I told you what he was saying in the monitor, maybe it's a spoiler, but it's really not because I had nothing to do with the movie.
All right,
So
cool.
I mean,
yeah,
they couldn't cast anyone else. He was just perfect for the role.
yeah, everyone says that.
Yeah,
But honestly,
it's like
going on to the next
it's
movie
like
is gonna be
Samuel Jackson.
because Spider-Man is gonna get hunted down in the next movie, so that's gonna be crazy.
It's okay. We know what.
Oh, but the
What's it called?
hunter.
Nah, but I think they're gonna do Sinister Six, hunt them down.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
I thought the Punisher would come
Yeah, right.
out.
Yeah, right. That'd be so sick though. Like,
Imagine, oh my god, I would go see that 100%.
it's not gonna
Who,
happen.
who will play him though? That's the thing.
The same
Nah, they're gonna,
guy,
why
John
not?
Bertha.
Yeah.
Get the same dude to play him, yo.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Really
He's not gonna
good.
change it. That's what I hate. This is why I hate when they ended the series on Netflix. Like, please don't cast someone else. The cast was perfect. I don't know
Yeah,
about the Punchman Dragon guy,
the
but
dude who played Daredevil, I always forget his name. He was perfect for that
yeah.
role. And Birchman, that's his bird name, Birchman, right?
Who?
Iron Fist.
Punisher,
Chiquita.
Oh, Bernthal.
Bertha. There you go. I'm a butcher his name. He was perfect for that role too. He played that role so well that now every role he gets, he's just gonna play a military soldier dude with issues.
Yeah, yeah. That's what he's.
That's true.
Remember the game that what was it? Division
Ghost
something.
Recon.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no.
Ghost Recon.
Yo, when I see him, when I hear that voice, all I think is Punisher.
Yeah, it's Punisher.
All I think is Punisher. He knows that shit too. But Iron Fist trash. Throw that shit in the garbage. Um, and then Luke Cage.
Luke Cage is one amazing. I love
Luke Cage
it.
was really good. I still gotta watch Jessica Jones, so we're gonna have to watch that shit. Too.
I haven't seen Jessica Jones, not even one
Watch that too.
episode. Actually, I did see the first episode when she was getting drilled in the bed, and that's it.
Where
Whatever.
I know, just it was awkward. The
that
whole
was a good.
Season 1 was good.
boring, awkward.
Jessica Jones is the one that takes the longest to pick up.
Oh, okay. Maybe.
Yeah, that's really slow pace.
I think it's on the middle that gets
Show
interesting.
more emotional based than everyone.
Yeah,
else. Like Luke Cage is more about like power.
Drugs.
Well, yeah, just power. Not
Hers
just
mental as well.
Yeah.
yeah, hers is more mental and emotional.
No.
Because, like, to be honest, it's like you can't really put her in a fight because you just kind of win.
Yeah, she'll beast anybody.
Yeah, so it's just like Luke Cage, like you can't really just put them in fights or they just kind of win.
So,
You gotta put them in a fights with like people who are just as broken.
yeah.
That's
Yeah,
true.
that's where they made those bullets that fuck them up. Yeah.
I
And then
mean,
when Daredevil, he's human, so you can put him against anybody.
yeah, that would be like Red Roving. I mean, not Red Roving.
Correct.
That would be like Roving with Batman.
Robin and Batman.
Imagine they put Daredevil with Batman. They had come out together, right?
I think so.
I think in the Uncanny, was it Uncanny the crossover?
Yeah, I forgot.
Yeah,
But
I don't
yeah,
know.
Maybe on comic books, but not on the show.
Oh no! That wasn't Daredevil. That was Punisher. I think
Okay.
it was Batman and Punisher.
Yeah, that would be sick.
Yeah, but yeah, they should like those people that they casted for those series was perfect. If Marvel decides to just do the whole Disney shit online, the service,
Yeah.
please you should keep the same cast.
The thing is that
Yeah.
no, they could keep the same cast.
I
They
mean,
no, they because Marvel said this before. They still want to use those characters. And I don't know, maybe bring them over to the more shows. They can use the characters and the actors. The thing is though, they can't make a standalone. They can't make like a Daredevil season 4. You know what I mean? That's tied to the Netflix show.
to be honest, I don't even know if he's the actors because the thing is that even though Netflix could have canned the show, it's possible that their contract that they signed would force them not to do those roles.
I doubt it.
Because it's
Nah.
like
I doubt it.
they often have
If that's true, then I would never watch another fucking series.
Because it's like there are some clauses in some contracts that you can't play like another superhero. You can't play like another version of this character. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They have those all the time. So I wouldn't.
Yeah.
I doubt that's it. Because Marvel will know this contract, and they came out and said that if they found a way to put them in their show, they would. So or implement them in movies, they would. That's why I feel like I don't think they signed that kind of deal. But then
No,
again, you know, they could have been bullshit.
no, because Marvel wouldn't know. It's between Netflix and the actors.
But anyways, yeah, if they do decide to recast everything, I'll be just dumb. It'll be the dumbest shit ever. Maybe Iron Fist. Iron Fist, I'll allow it. Yeah, I recast that guy. He was kind of dude. Yeah, to be honest, when I saw the guy they casted for Iron Fist, I was like, fine, yeah, whatever. I'll watch it. It was kind of entertaining, even though it
Yes,
was the war series, right? From all the Marvel, right? What happened to it?
can't hear them.
Yeah, I can hear. I guess we have some technical issues, guys. Yep. On is either. Oh yeah, maybe our internet went lost. Okay. So that pretty much was the episode 5. Thanks for staying tuned. Make sure to follow us down below. They're gonna be in links for each one of our social medias. Stay tuned for the next episode next week. And thank you for watching.